So hi everybody and welcome back to C++ tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 47 and we start again with our exercise because it's so important that we not just understand what a keyword is, that we also train all this in our program. And here are the keywords which we have learned so far, and here some other things what we learned while we learned the keywords, and now we have to train this. And the program which we are going to write is something like that, what I wrote here down as a document, as a comment. So we create a shop list, okay, and print this list on the screen for 12 months. And of course, don't think about a very complicated shop list, a very simplified shop list, so that we can use all the keywords and all the things what we learned so far. So, and let me read here a little bit more. Also, the list should show first, so we make here one database for the product names. Then, and on the second, then we list all the prices for the product here on the second column. And then on the third column, we say we make a product sold amount in 1 month. So how many we sold in 1 month. And we assume all time that one of this list is representing 1 month. And then the earned money in month. So this one is just a calculation. But then I wrote here down a little bit, use 10 products so that we make not too big lists. Of course, you can use a little bit more, but 10 products, for example, the product names, we are listing here 10 names. Then 1 month is 30 days. And that's very important here because we have not learned other structures. For example, we have only learned arrays. And to recreate our array, it's possible, so that you can even have months with 30 days or 31 days or even 28 days or 29 days for February. But we might make it simplified. We use just 30 days, so it's easier. So we don't have to recreate really all these arrays which we are going to use as a list. And then this is a little bit more difficult probably. Find a way to create random numbers for the sold amount. So here the third column, product sold amount in 1 month. So this should change. So there are 2 ways to do it. First way, you just write it down. That's the easy way. If you don't find a random generator, then just write the amounts for the month down. But you can find random numbers, but a very simplified version. So don't try to make here really absolute real random numbers. Just make the numbers odd. They should not be not odd. They should be not the same, right? So let me give you here an example. For example, month in here we should print out this list, right? And this product, let's say my product, I have I don't know, I have here a television, right? And then I have the price for a television is, for example, let's say $100 or euros. And then we say the television product sold amount in 1 month is, let's say, you can write the number 4 in for the start month, but what you are doing then in the next month, because it should be not all time the same number. And that's why we create a very simplified generator. For example, in the next month, a very easy version is you can just say add 1 2, that would be also not the same number. Or you can make something like you take the month number and add this to the number here and divide it by anything or add more thing. So you can be creative like you want, right? This is a little bit not easy, but also not too difficult, because you should not make here a very complicated system. And the earned money in 1 month is just calculating these 2 things together and printing out on the last column which we have. So this is actually our exercise. So, and you can very important here, use your own ideas. You can make mistakes, no problem. Because the important thing here is actually not to make the perfect program. Important is that you learn all these things what we used here and try to create a program like in real development, right? And in this case is this list here. So at the end, we should see here 1 column and 2 columns and then 3 columns and then 4 columns. But very important, it says here also later on screen for 12 months. So with other words, you make here a list and then with 10 products, and that's this then for 12 months. So all this list must again loop for 12 months too, and the prices should change then a little bit too. So that's a little bit, yeah, much work, I would say, and I think doable. Important here one more time, because we have not learned there are easy structures to make this list here, very easy, instead of an array, because the array is not very flexible, but there are other arrays which are very flexible. In our case, we must really do this the hard way, to recreate or create or whatever. And that's why I said just make 1 month, 30 days. So we don't have to create or recreate all time the arrays. We can just use all time the 30 days as our calculation point. So, and the 10 products, of course, also. So we have here fixed numbers. That's makes a lot of yeah, it makes it very easy. So that said, that was the announcement, and in the next videos, probably it will take several videos again, I will present one solution which I come up, and very important, it will be of course not a perfect solution. And what you have to do here next is normally write your own plan, what you think, how you can solve this. Normally I write here something like a plan, but you know, it's a development. Development means you write your first ideas, you list them, and later, after you think you have the best plan to solve this one, then you try to translate these comments in code. And of course, they must be not perfect, because development means you see that this one works or this one works not, then you delete it, or you add something, or you skip something, or you change something. That's absolute perfect, because this is called, we are developing, we are using our own ideas to reach this goal. That's it. So I talk too much again, and now I wish you good luck. It must be not perfect. You can make many mistakes. That's not the problem. Just try to solve your mistakes. That's the important part in programming. And with that said, good luck, and see you in the next videos where I solve this exercise in my way. And I hope you did something too. Bye.